This is why you should never trust your family's lives with a petty thief. The year is 1600, the place Munich, Bavaria. Paulus Pappenheimer and his wife Maria are sitting down to dinner with their 3 children. As usual, the boys are arguing over some trivial event. Paulus asks them for silence so that he can say a prayer over the food. Just as he's about to speak, there's a knock on the door. Paulus is confused. Normally at this time of day, people in the neighbourhood were sitting down with their families to eat. He rose from his seat and walked to the door. Just as he reached for the handle of the door, there was another, louder and more insistent knock. Paulus opened the door to be confronted by a priest and several guards. The priest announced that Paulus and his family were to be arrested. They were hauled away to a dungeon, and it was here that they were subjected to a horrifying interrogation. Red-hot pincers were used to rip away flesh from their body, and, if legend is true, it's said that Paulus's 12-year-old son was dismembered in front of the family as a way of encouraging them to confess to their crimes. Finally, Paulus and his family admitted to their guilt, and they were sentenced to be burned alive. But what was their crime? Allegedly, they'd committed acts of witchcraft, blasphemy, talking to the devil, and cannibalism. Paulus and his family were burned alive at the stake. But why did this happen? Well, it turns out a few days earlier, a petty criminal had been caught in the act of stealing. Under interrogation, he'd said that the Pappenheimers had bewitched him, they'd cast a spell upon him. And it was this testimony that sealed their horrific fate.